I was working for a architecture firm in Salt Lake, big architecture company. I had hopes and dreams of becoming a famous architect one day. And this was, back in 07, 08, when the economy crashed. They cleaned house and I was out of a job. And my buddy, who's also my boss and one of the owners of Beam, said, "Hey, you need to come check out the mortgage world." And long story short, that's what happened. So here I am. I think I love helping people. It's always great when helping people, you can get paid to help people, but helping somebody get into a house, it's kind of one of those big monumental life things where somebody is working towards, they see it, they hear about it, and they want it, and if you can help them achieve it, it's awesome. Also love being able to help people with refinances where they might be struggling, might want some different goals in life, and being able to help somebody save money, make money, it's pretty awesome. I think my digital mentor is the same thing as my mentor. It's my boss, Brody Calder. He's always coming up with things out of the box. That you're like, oh, have you tried this? Have you done this? What about this? Always thinking a totally different picture than what you would normally think of as far as doing things digitally or marketing wise or just in general. So always coming up with things that I wouldn't even think of. I try to read a ton of books. I try to read a lot of marketing books. I try to keep up, but for whatever reason, he comes up with things I'm like, I didn't even think about that. So definitely Brody. Definitely video. Video is huge. I don't do it enough, but when I have done a video, whether it's sending a quote to a client who's looking at refinancing, and you just send them a quick video breaking down their numbers, or a video on social media, that has generated business by far the most. Being able to connect with somebody that you're relatable, you can see somebody, it's not just a piece of paper, but being able to see somebody's face, it makes a huge difference. I thought about this one for a little bit, but let's see. Actually, you can see it behind me. So there's these little plaques up here. There's a few more. I can't fit them all, but the very first one that I got, it's been a while. I remember being a young loan officer and seeing these senior loan officers and seeing how successful they were and doing really well. I wanted one of those plaques more than anything. I don't even think the money really mattered, but I wanted a little plaque. When I first got that first one, I was like, I did it, I made it. So I've never been to Europe. That's super sad. I've never been to Europe. So, anywhere, Italy, England. I love to golf. So Ireland is the home of golf, and it's on my bucket list. So Europe for sure would be where I'd want to go. All right, I did look at this question and thought about it, and I was like, well, I could show you my prized possession of a basketball jersey that I had signed, or my favorite golf club, but to be honest, prized possession. All right, here you go, show and tell. It's gotta be my kids, right? It has to be. That's why you show up every day. But there's my prized possession. A few years ago, I got to meet my idolized basketball player growing up as a kid. this was probably 10 years ago. John Stockton played for the Utah Jazz. Super idolized him growing up. Everything was built around John Stockton. And so as an adult, when you meet this person, you totally forget that you're old and you go right back to being a little 10-year-old and little kid in a candy store. But it was really fun. Gotta meet him, get an autograph. It was pretty cool. So before I met my wife, I had applied to multiple animation schools. I love art. I love doodling, and that was where I was going. My sister lived. So we were married, lived here in Utah, but my sister lived in Arizona, and I was gonna go live with her. There's an animation school out there, and I wanted to work for Pixar. And we had this conversation the other day with my wife that if I could do anything over again, that's what I would do. I'd pursue that dream for sure. It's always like you have to do like your mom, right? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Probably my mentor Brody for sure. My boss buddy Brody would be in there. My wife would be in there, putting up with late nights. The mortgage world is a little crazy, so putting up with that. And then probably coworkers. They get you kind of through some of the hard stuff for sure. They're your family away from home. So that's who I'd shout out to.